South China Morning Post, 4th of January 2024, China wants the C919 to be approved by Europe to compete internationally with Boeing and Airbus. China is extorting Europe to certify its untested C919 aircraft in exchange for certification. In an attempt to compete with Boeing and Airbus and gain greater international recognition for the C919, China announced that it would support the certification of its narrowbody passenger jet, which is made in the country, in Europe this year. According to CAAC News, a publication owned by the Chinese aviation regulator, the Civil Aviation Administration of China, CAAC, announced at an annual industry working conference in Beijing on Thursday that it would step up efforts to collaborate with the European Union Aviation Safety Agency, EASA, to allow its domestic civil aircraft to go abroad. Although the C919 has been running business in China since May last year, the Chinese regulator is the only body that certified it. The C919, produced by the state-owned Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, CAAC, is intended to rival the 737 and A320 aircraft from Boeing and Airbus. The CAAC has bilateral aviation safety agreements with the Federal Aviation Administration and the European Aviation Safety Agency to validate certification and facilitate exporting Chinese-made aerospace products to the US and the EU. These agreements are based on mutual recognition of the respective processes. As per the agreements, authorities would collaborate to verify an aircraft design's airworthiness, sometimes called a type certification. To go overseas, Joe Zineman, general manager of CAAC, stated last month that to enable domestically manufactured aircraft to go overseas, China must further enhance the aircraft airworthiness certification capabilities. The world's largest amphibious aircraft, the AG600, and the locally manufactured CJ1000 engine are examples of national key models that the CAAC stated it would prioritize reviewing this year. These engines are being developed for the C919 and AG600. According to the CAAC, the civil aviation industry, in China, adheres to self-reliance, openness, and inclusivity. To lower threats to the industry's long-term development, the regulator said that the sector would resolve several bottlenecks and choke points about technological machinery, production procedures, and crucial operation systems controlled by others. Critical components for the C919 are sourced from numerous foreign businesses. CFM International, a joint venture between GE Aerospace in the US and Safran Aircraft Engines in France, produces the engine. China Eastern Airlines, based in Shanghai, announced on Tuesday that it has received its fourth C919 aircraft. In instructions released last week by the National Development and Reform Commission, civil aircraft manufacturing, alongside semiconductors, has been identified as a critical industry for China's economic growth that the government would support and promote.